The UNI volleyball program has been dominant for a long time. Since the start of the 2009 season, UNI has posted a record of 82 wins to only 8 losses. And during those 90 matches, the Panthers have swept their opponent 50 times, while only being swept twice during that span. Seniors Payton and Michelle Burrow were two of the main reasons for this recent success. Brad Wells pays tribute to these All-Americans who've done so much to help keep the UNI volleyball tradition going strong.
Since redshirting in 2007, Payton and Michelle Burrow have ravaged opponents of the UNI volleyball team. The team won 25 games their freshman year and then went on a run of 3 straight 30-win seasons, all while not losing a single MVC match their final 3 years.
What they've done on the court has been absolutely amazing. I think it's neat that they both kind of started their rise together, and I think part of it is both of them have helped each other to that. You know, they just have this sense with each other and have this connection that I think is really special, and I think it's just grown and developed over the years.
Senior Michelle Burrow finishes her career ranked number 1 in UNI history with a .330 hitting percentage. She totaled 300 kills in 3 different seasons and had 380 blocks in her career.
She's gotten the most out of her ability as a blocker. You know, obviously she's not huge, but she has great technique, so she's able to get a lot of touches on the ball. But I think the other thing she brings to our court is just the calmness. You know, she's never rattled. You have never seen her rattled in all the years that she's been playing here. You really don't know what's going on in her mind, and I think that's a really positive thing. And the hitting percentage is probably one of the biggest stats in my mind because it's the opportunities that you get. And, you know, obviously when you lead in kills, it probably means you're getting a lot of opportunities, but Michelle obviously is doing a lot with the opportunities that she's gotten. And we've had some great middle blockers over the years, middle attackers, and great connections with other setters. So for her to be at the top of that list is a pretty special thing.
For senior center Payton, she became only the 2nd Panther to win the MVC Player of the Year award 3 years in a row, orchestrating the Panthers' dominant run through a tough league. Bree was the only active player in the NCAA to have over 4,000 career assists, over 1,200 career digs, and 800 career kills.
That's the neat thing about Bree is that every single year she has developed in some area and just brought more of her game to the court. And obviously, you know, as a setter, and I think she started off being that attacker as a setter, and some people thought we were running a 6-2 with, you know, her attacking with the numbers that she was putting up, but but she's just blossomed beyond that.
Bree also left her mark, totaling 17 triple doubles in her career, breaking the old UNI record of 6 in her sophomore season. She was a producer, delivering the ball, digging the ball, and attacking.
She's got to be playing all facets of her game to be doing that, but obviously I think, you know, if you've watched our team enough, you know when Bree's in it to take it over, and you know she does a great job of not going overboard, but you can tell she's taking control. She's trying to run, she's trying to lead, she's trying to get her teammates going, and it's by what you see in her face a lot of times, and just, you know, when she goes up and puts the ball away hard.
2 players that were both on the MVC All-Freshman team together, and then both 3-time first-team All-Conference players. They finally have to say goodbye after one of the most impressive runs in UNI volleyball history.
These two have been huge to our program on the court. Everybody gets to see what they do, and the numbers speak for themselves, and, you know, not just their individual numbers, but what they've been able to accomplish as a team during the time that they've been here. But, you know, you miss so much more than those things. You know, those are 2 very special kids that we'll miss for a lot of reasons.